can't watch over there. Can you get it from there? We have to come here.
Oh, it broke up.
Because this water comes all the way from Tobago, you know. This is not just marble or water here, you know. This water comes, this is the end. This is the drop-off point of the water. So what you're seeing here would have come from many different districts and accumulate here to get to the beach, to the seashore, right?
So Lee send this down for the
Yeah. Yeah. We know what you.
All right, but to get them here. All right, teacher.
All right, thank you, sir.
Right? Okay, Maria. Talk to you later, honey. Yeah, baby. Thanks. Watch out, push.
The big man.
You running?
Yeah, what I'm saying, no, don't be ashamed, no. Because I know you're in that way, well.
Eh?
Yes, sir, yeah.
Have my wellies in the car, you know.
I have to stop jump in this, you know, so.
You know, you're born and bred here.
Yeah. This my hometown, this my home. Yes. I walk here, all day, all night. Barefoot.
Yeah. We'll make sure good.
Hey, snap this one in the man's car here, boy.
Wait. Hey, Tony, I call him Tony and he blank me.
When you call me.
This morning, dog.
Time.
What time? Check your phone. All right.
Morning.
Good.
It has 7. One week.
Talk,
We are right now we're paying visit to residents impacted severely by the floods, and this is due to lack of maintenance on the river. The infrastructure which carries the waterway through.
Identify yourself.
I am Councillor Anderson Williams, so as for West Laramie. These are some of my constituents. We're here on the ground right now to bring relief. We have the MP with us here to go back to Senate. But our mayors, worship, Alderman Junior Gallows with us every step of the way. We're speaking with the Ministry of Transport, Roads and Transport to offer relief, and they're cooperating, assisting in every way they can.
Where were you before?
Before here, we were in Bonanza Gardens, where some homes were actually the entire first floor of their home were engulfed in water. Some as bad as 5 to 6 feet of water. And this in our residential area is unsafe. Thank God there's no loss of life, but in terms of property and assets, a lot was lost. And majorly, what I think is the comfort and mind knowing that you're supposed to be safe in your home under this torrential downpour, and they won't at all. So we have to rectify this. It's our duty to the residents, and as members of council, we will make this happen together. Yeah.
The actual shrubs in the river which causes the overflow of the river. Understand? Hopefully they come and they give us a good job this time around. The last time we've been cleaned was 7.5 years ago. Right, so right now it really needs cleaning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is the river flooded up too?
When the backhoe comes tomorrow, and this will be coming here today as well. Yeah.
You know this is a road?
A road
connected?
Yeah. And we never clear that?
No.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And you never tell me what that? It's your fault. You are a make access, you're a beat the punkster, then you come and beat me, let me beat the minister in town. It's a process, you know.
Yeah.
But let's look at this, sir.
I do the top.
Yeah, let's look at it, right? Let's clear it.
Let's see about it.
Yeah. Look at now. Just tell it all that this is. That's the river, or what's the river? It's a road.
That's a road.
This is a road.
I'm going to the next side.
The it's an ongoing road to the other side that was allowed to, to become, you know, you can't use, you just can't use this road anymore. How long, I don't know how long this has been like this. This is amazing. How many years?
8 years.
8 years.
8 years like that.
8 years.
Clean the river 8 years ago, they piled
Yeah, I think what they did, they built this silt there, pile this silt there, and the silt is very fertile soil, and allow the grass to grow, and we have a road that everybody can use. And this will help traffic congestion in the area as well. We're going to work on this, the Commission will work on this. Thanks. Let's go.
It says no dumping of rubbish. Are people dumping in spite of the signage? See what is
The
it?
area manager here.
Who's it manager?
Working hand in hand.
Talk to me about this river.
This river haven't been cleaned in approximately 7.5 years. A lot of complaints have been made, nothing have been done. It was actually a road. This is Acadian Avenue, which is a road that connects to Hillview. And due to the non-cleaning, shrubs overgrew the road.
You did it here, huh?
Yeah.
What's the name of this river?
This is the Superior River.
Where does it begin and where does it end?
This ends at the sea, and it begins all the way Princestown. Runs all through St. Madeleine all the way down. This was the main river for using St. Madeleine when they were operating. This was the actual river where they used to put all their wastage and stuff. This was the main river course. Alright, I've been living here for the past 47 years, and I have seen this happening year after year. Once this heavy rainfall comes, we continue to get this flood over and over. Hopefully this time around we get this problem rectified.
Your name and address?
My name is Mr. Fortune, and I live at Hillview Gardens, Green Acres. As I said, for the last 47 years I've been a resident of this area.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, let you visit that. We'll try and get on tomorrow. I will visit that. So that not be cut it, right? All right, you will visit that. All right. We're looking into this. All right. Give me the assurance. You're welcome. Fine, thank you. All right, look at that.
Nice people.
Yeah, you look at that.
I will call a foot on counselor, just a hands-on watch.
Yes, this is how you have to be.
A working counselor.
Don't you have pictures?
Huh? Yeah, you know somebody come and watch it. I can break off a cut.
All right. Yes, sir.
It is crucial. What happened is lack of maintenance of the drains, but it can't handle the water load it's supposed to.
Identify where we are.
Right now we're in Oliver Avenue, another part of my district. We're visiting residents again affected severely by the floods. And the issue goes back to lack of maintenance. The infrastructure can handle the water load, and the residents pay the price for it. It came into their homes here, all neighbors affected, and this is not something you want to have to put up with. So guys, I can tell you, we're working on it. It's a simple maintenance problem. It's been neglected, but now we're here to take care of it for you.
Thanks, sir.
It's affecting you.
Many years we have been dealing with this situation. I believe as more and more houses was developed, the infrastructure, the drainage itself wasn't really dealt with. So it just got narrow and narrow, more and more narrow, and now we're in a situation where a lot of slush and debris is coming down and rubbish and things littering, and if we can't, if the drains can't accommodate for it, well, we're dealing with our backup right here, where in a matter of minutes, the water rises very, very high. And we have been dealing with this for years now.
Have you been bringing this to your councillor over the period of time?
Whenever they visit, yeah, we give them notice of it. And some residents, I think, went out and raised it to their attention.
Okay, thank you.
Tomorrow. Okay. All right? I appreciate it. Yeah, give him one. Okay? Okay. All right. And listen, remind me in the morning to get out to the clear in the morning. All right?
I will be back here as well.
All right, good.
This problem has been occurring.
Yes.
Identify yourself and the rest of the area.
My name is Darrell Prasad. This is Coconut Drive, Olivia Avenue. I've been talking to them over and over and over. Nothing doing. This gentleman is helping me.
Good day.
Alright, so that's terrible. It was terrible. Last night, this morning we were trying to clean up.
Tomorrow.
Alright. So you take care.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright?
Thank you, sir.
This come up.
Where's river coming from?
This is part of the Sepero.
Sure, river.
Yeah. Hello. What complaint you have, sir?
If you come, sir, give me any problem, report it.
This come up.
Where's river coming from?
This is part of the Sepero.
Sure, river.
Yeah. Hello. What complaint you have, sir?
If you come, sir, give me any problem, report
Yes,
it.
sir. Start now. Identify yourself and your address.
The name is Andy Williams, the father of the youngest councillor ever to be in San Fernando, Anderson Williams, who I worked for the campaign tremendously and feverishly, and he did an extremely good job. I told him that he's the youngest councillor that ever existed in San Fernando, and he's working feverishly to bring some form of, or some merit of comfort to the people. Apparently, since last night, he's on the field and he's trying his best. So I wish him all the best, and I wish San Fernando West Representative Mr. Rowley and some good luck in the endeavors for the clean-up campaign. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
We have a Monday branch too.
Comes with a street challenge.
How are you, Hollis?
Of course, talk constructive related to the river. Go on. What have you noticed since you're here?
Hollis, why you like to harass me so, boy?
Who else are going to harass?
Everybody else, the mayor. Everybody else.
No.
Hollis, get that over there. Come.
Careful.
The car behind you.
Oh, thanks for your concern.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at something here in the Gulf area where we're looking at this residential area where you have about 2 lots of land, I think it is. 4 lots apparently, where they're storing a lot of debris and just look at junkyard. Basically old furniture, branches, tools, pallets, wire, truck parts, pipes, cylinder pipes, steel pipe, drill pipes. It looks like a yard for storing all sorts of different things, and it's unhealthy. It could breed mosquitoes. So I'll get the engineering department to look into this and get the public health to visit it. That's what can be done. What happened about that? That's what he said.
I don't want to be on TV, but I really
All right,
don't know.
okay, go ahead.
I don't know. I really don't know. The owner is Mr. Ford.
Mr. Ford?
Yeah.
Where is?
Right there. He's checking that house. Right there.
Where-
Hi.
where-
Hi.
where-
How are you? I'm good, Thompson.
Yeah, with the green.
Yeah. Check up there. He's the owner.
Well, that don't help you.
It is not. And look what's going on there. When water starts to push, we were almost covered in this car last night. We had to leave 12 o'clock last
Move on
night.
from here.
Yeah.
When we left this yard, we were eye level with the water and,
Yeah,
and the yard.
we are aware that's why we're here this
Oh
morning.
shoot.
Okay.
Oh gosh, no, I don't want to be in home.
No, you're in camera, but we are aware.
I know,
You very-
I've spoken to everybody.
You
For
are very,
decades
you are
we've
very
been going through
you're very
this.
photogenic.
Okay. For decades we've been going through this. I've spoken to
So it's
everybody.
not a compliment to you. You have any objection to your camera now?
Yeah. Fair enough.
Strong memory, Heliconia.
Yep.
I know. I'm familiar with
Sir Gallo knows me.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, I know that you guys have promised us this will be flooding, but we go through this every time we fall. It's not only the storm. Every
Well,
time.
we look.
Best thing we could do now is just hope to relocate, honestly, because we left here last night because the water was pushing so much. I mean,
Yeah, I know. You're gonna call us.
if this house collapsed with us inside it, not only you're collapsing on the floor, you're collapsing in water like as high as you could go.
All right.
So you're looking at drowning. So we have to leave when rain starts here.
Talking to the Minister right now, and there's some plan of action to deal with this.
Well, we hope so.
That's why we're here.
They need to fix that river, definitely.
Well, look.
Alright, thank you very much.
Creation of production.
In the meantime, we need some people to come and the garbage from here to the back of the house. Everything that we made from the flooding is still here. Everybody garbage that come from Palmer's Hermitage come down, because that's where this river runs.
Well, when they come in, they will clear the entire area.
Who's coming?
The Minister will
When?
tomorrow morning.
Okay.
The supplier right now, the penal Debe supplier right now.
Alright, thank
Okay.
you, Mr. Regalo.
You're most
Thank
welcome.
you, Mr.
Welcome, sir.
Alright, take care.
Some of the area that was affected.
This entire area was flooded. You will be covered on the water here.
I told you.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Look, this tree was broken down. That tree was broken down. That tree was broken down. So you can imagine how hard the water had to be pushing for these things to happen. Everything here was moved. We had to move the washing machine. Water goes higher than the stand.
So you have animals?
No, we don't
Yes,
have. We can't have
domestic.
no animals here.
Who's chicken?
The neighbor next door, something like that. I really don't know. That is terrible. Look, if you look at the trees, you will see where the branches break. That's how high the water was. The water was touching these branches. To the top. Where you see them broken, that's where the water was. And everybody garbage just stays in our yard.
So you're the dumping ground.
Apparently. No, but it's terrible. I mean, it's not safe for people's life too. We can't do anything else. We have nowhere else to go.
Okay, let's go near the river. The river was over the period of years.
Over a period. Oh, and another thing. They have caimans in this river. They have caimans on TV. They have caimans in this river that comes up. So you can imagine when this river is full that they come up on the land. Right? Caimans as big as people. So when this is low. This is low, right? So you can imagine when this is high, it comes up across into our
I'll put your picture
land.
on TV.
I would like to dress up a little more.
Good. You're looking good. Go ahead and talk.
What?
Identify your
This
address.
is with who? City Corporation?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, nah, I don't want to be. It's terrible. The river is terrible. We go through this every time rain falls. You know?
Of course, they're gonna leave.
TV?
No, YouTube.
Oh gosh.
But if it's, go ahead, talk about how it affects you.
Well, the river is a problem. The way the river is, when it overflows, it flows straight into the yard. If they had done it properly, if you look even at the drains are built in such a way that the water comes from the river into the drains and comes up into the yard, creating like a sea. Then it comes into the house. You know, it's terrible. You have to go through this every time rain falls. It's terrible. Something needs to be done. This is what we deal with every time it's rainy season. We can't go anywhere during rainy season. We have to sit home and watch to see if flood is coming up. And it needs to be fixed.
What's your location? Are you on a river bank?
Well, where we live next to a river, but I mean, we are the last house before the river. There are people after us, but I think we get it the worst because it's kind of in, like, downhill. So, I mean, for years and years this has been going on, and we've been trying to plead with everyone to get assistance, Ministry of Works, councillor, mayor, everybody, and you know, just, it gets to the point where you feel like nothing is being done.
Right.
So we just hope something could be done just to assist people because we have nowhere else to go.
You don't want to face the show? Okay, thank you very much.
As the mayor of the city of San Fernando, I'm very pleased to announce that we had no major disaster within the past 24 hours. As you know, we anticipated the storm last evening, and we were all there doing what we had to do to prepare ourselves for any eventuality. The members of council met yesterday with the Disaster Management Unit Department and other major stakeholders, Fire Service, WASA, TNTech, our municipal police and our disaster management unit to look at what we may have anticipated as the corporation and as the members of council. We did our preparation, we did our work. The councillors were in the field the whole for the entire day, ensuring that all the areas were looked after, our shelters were prepared, food and water were provided, and whatever emergency that had been required was put in place. We sit back and allow the evening to pass. The councillors, we were in touch for the past 24 hours or so. Even the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development been speaking to me. Fortunately for us, at the end of the day, nothing happened, and we must thank God for that. I want to commend our disaster management unit, our major stakeholders, and our councillors for the job that they did over the past 48 hours. This morning, we went on a fact-finding mission. We toured the city. We looked around to see what the challenges would have been and if we had any issues to address. We started in the Marabella West area with Councillor Smith. We looked after the area. There were a few water courses that there were some challenges. The Member of Parliament for San Fernando West, the Attorney General First Rowley, was with us, and he's able to look at that and how to address those issues. We went down to the Coconut Drive, Gidicus area as well, where the Superior River has broke its banks last night, flooding the area of, Bonanza Drive and surrounding areas. The water came as much as 18 feet high and created some problems there with silt. The residents there are now power washing their residents as they have to, they're required to. We're very concerned about that. There may be some loss there that we may have to address. We spoke to our MP again, we spoke to the Minister of Works, and he put us on to his technical department, and we spoke to the supervisor. And because of the pressure and the amount of work required to address in Superior Debe Corporation area, most of the personnel are down there now. But he gave us the assurance that by tomorrow morning, 2 excavators will be provided for us, and the technical persons will be with us to assist and to address those problems. I think what happened in that area with the Superior River, for the past 5 years, nobody really gave that river a proper clean out. So you had trees growing in the river and other debris coming from elsewhere, assembling in the river with not allowing the water to flow as it should. Of course, with the heavy rain came down last night, it really created a problem for us. So we're going to seize this opportunity and make the most of it by whatever is provided to us by central government to address those concerns and clear that river once and for all. I think that our visit there this morning was encouraging. The citizens were happy that we came by, and as the mayor and the councillors, all the councillors were there with us, and lending that support, giving that moral support, giving that, showing that we care about them, made a difference. So we're going to address those issues tomorrow. And as the mayor, I got an opportunity to get a first-hand view of some of the problems that may come to us from time to time in a paper form, but being there outside there on the field, you saw it firsthand, and we understand what we have to do. We must really revisit the engineering of these water courses and how we can address future problems if it were to happen. We must be proactive as opposed to addressing problems on the day. So I am very encouraged by what I saw this morning. I'm very encouraged by the support given to us by the citizens of the city of San Fernando and the supporting agencies. What happened there?
So at least you know one of your stories gone through.
Mm.
And that's how it is now. It's apparently it's an area where they have a restaurant and things. I was here once already, and a big portion. So after that, yeah. So that whole thing just, that big portion just come down. Yeah. I don't know, I ain't seen no name on it. Yeah, right, same place. Yeah. Should I not call you? So you're looking for a story for these pictures as well. If somebody else be living there, have a car.
Pull back, let me go to the wall.
Yeah. The water come there and then sink in here.
Yeah.
Soak this and but bad construction, man.
No, there's pressure. Because I live in here over 40 years, and they say all the time.
Okay.
All this rain and everything. This is the worst time this ever happened.
But there's no steel in the construction.
This was the, you know the kind of thing?
You just lay a brick with mortar.
Layer brick, but
you
it was
see,
it was broad.
The other problem is that they hadn't enough holes in the wall. Else the water that come
From up there, well, he expecting that kind of water, you know.
still.
Yeah, well.
Anytime you build a wall like this, you have to have holes in the concrete.
It's like this.
Yeah.
The wall was like that flat right through.
Right.
You see how it is here? Like this here.
You see, there are a couple of holes here.
Yeah, this is the lower portion.
Yeah.
Not the weak portion. But up here, which is, you're expecting that there. So if you notice where the wall reach, you see then go straight up.
Yeah.
The wall just reached to that level there. Because it
You didn't need no spirit level for that.
no.
You see,
You see the date was there. the wall was holding the thing in it. You know, this where it stepped from. No, this is where it was originally, yeah? But here is like over the years, we did come here and bring it up from here to here, but normally it was here. You see?
So the tree was sort of holding the foundation.
No, the tree wasn't holding the foundation. The tree came up after.
After?
Yeah, those things happen. Yeah. Maybe something, I guess something like that happened. The whole wall could have come down. Yeah, the whole thing.
All right, let's see if we get Mr. Alam.
Yeah. Yeah, talk to him and that. Yeah.
My name is Joel Jeremiah. I'm at Living Waters at Maya Street, 6668. As I see here, as after 3 in the morning, I heard a noise, I came, and this wall just collapsed. Right? And what caused that is the water from up the hill. Came on here, flooded all here. If you could see here, the water mark, right? So it collecting all our water through the soil here, and this wall decided to break down. I saw a whole wall on the road. I see this is a wall down on my neighbor's side, so there's plenty water here.
Did you report it to any authority?
I reported to the head, and from there they take action.
What action was taken?
They called the borough, right? They tell friends and neighbors. All of them was concerned. They called me to see if I was all right and stuff like that. Right?
So the San Fernando City Corporation came in and did what?
Did the work. They come with the vehicles, the tools, truck excavator and stuff. And even self, on the dead end here, Oil and Well Company, they help as well and all too. They came with the trucks with rope and they pull out the heavy wall and stuff.
So you got good help from the corporation?
Yeah. Did well, and it's fast. That's a good question, because I am not that profession yet to tell you the cost, but it cost plenty.
Authorities will have to.
Yeah. What happened is, see the back on the hill, to have a track going up the hill there, they had to level some grounds there before they popped that wall. Yeah, because the wall on the back break down first, because of that water.
In this time that broke down or some other time?
That broke down, yes, it take long to break down now. Because of that water and sending down all the dirt from up the hill. So it's a constant thing. So that long while that wall there break down.
Well, I guess with the rainy season now start and this happened,
and it ain't finished yet.
Preparations have to be done.
Yeah, it ain't finished yet. So you know, we still getting rains and stuff.
Okay.
I'm on swipe there.
Hold on. Okay. Swipe. Hold on. Not too fast. Video?
Wow. Tell me.
It will show I'll be light there now. I'm sure I'll be light. Right, I'm sure I'll. Right, there's it now. If all I want to see the back.
Go ahead.
Good people living in shopping. Come on. This and the other thing and
Panasonic Connection, Steel Orchestra, Pan Theatre.
yeah, I don't know.
Well, come here to see what they have for me to do. What we ain't doing yet.
Let's experiment.
Hollis.
How are you going? So mind your content.
I love Cricket laughter. I love Cricket. That's the problem. So when they come home, the minister say he come in this morning to see the problem. The problem there. But I only want to see what causing the problem. I have a shoulder what causing the problem. Right? Right across right there. That's all I did. Illegally cut the bank of the river.
Who cut it?
NETCO illegally cut the bank of the river more than a year ago, and they never fixed it, and all the water breaching the bank and flooding out these people. The ministers are never supposed to come here, they're just driving through. What sense it makes? It makes no sense. They damage the bank of the river, let them fix it back and let them compensate the people. This is wrong. NETCO is responsible for that. Ministry of Works, come and see the real problem. Stop driving around and playing the fool. The real problem is right behind the temple. They cut the bank of the river. They cut the bank of the river. NETCO did that. And they had no right, they had no approval to do that.
Oh my gosh.
What again, battery? What again, battery? Yeah, battery. Alright.
Water coming in, eh?
Water coming in.
I take a shot.
Drive forward.
Man, very good.
Answer us now in case it jerks, right?
Take it. Hold on.
Yeah? That's such a trace. Stop that thing in the back there.
Go ahead.
Such a trace. That's such a trace. After we were rescued by the truck driver. See right there?
I want them to struggle.
Come back.
I want them to
Come back.
We're in the news now. Yes.
Let's see our jump.
Struggle is real. Get a story.
Okay, we come in.
See, another say I come with my food, so I don't know why Lawrence put on the food to
This happened to Laura. This happened to you already, or?
Wait, sir.
Y'all jumping out there?
Debe Trace, we can mark it.
No.
The truck goes off.
No.
You gotta go slow.
That's a good story right here. Yeah, man, me. That's right now.
Yeah. They're no stories, they're true.
Where the man was walking towards me.
I get it.
This is your call.
You get it? Yeah.
Now you see?
Hollis said that my boy is on. We have a picture of Rowley with the long pants and the flood. Yeah, we have a picture of Rowley with the long pants. And we have one shining shoes.
Cousin say we organize boots on them for him. I don't want no boots for you. Come on. Hey, Anna, Bryce, if we just know.
You mean the van?
Yeah, if it wasn't for them, they would not. And the bus was sinking. The bus was sinking?
All cousin say he already see you. That's all cousin say. He only see you. Right? I know Samson is. Samson I report. I mean,
he in front, he passed with them. He one of them.
Oh, Samson, welcome on board with me.
Samson, not to take one.
Samson is way behind. When he was waiting in the promenade, he was waiting for them. He didn't come down here. Hey, when we didn't leave, the entourage leave, then Samson, she said, where we? I said we coming on the wharf. I said we coming in after he passed on the highway and he meet them. He passed on the highway. Samson passed on the highway. I got laughing in there. Oh, you have a jacket. Come on, rubber boots. With the blue jacket.
Let's we stop. But come on, you take it in a drive. Let's we stop. Somebody from
Hey, make it that way. You get the shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah, take the ram shop. Shop full.
What started as a late start with the Prime Minister turned out to be more discourteous in that he ride out on the media and he left us. Well, it's a good thing I know a party sati, eh? Yes, supposed to be a party, eh? Party sati. I'm a very well capital.
It's on a bridge pole in Caroni. You get on your side? Oh, yeah, no. High pressure.
He stopped on the bridge and he stopped and watch it now.
Yes. We had to go onto a truck, wait stranded in the road because officials provide some pass us straight laughing. And we know entourage behind stranded, so we leave media behind in the entourage. We ain't hugging nobody because we come and meet them up. It look like we just literally watching us go here because we rowdy. It have a long line of traffic to get what is it? We get stranded in the middle of waterfall.
About 20 cars behind.
Yeah, but they put the media too far behind. We're supposed to be up in front of that.
People don't mean that. Yeah, man. Trini was in me. I'm driving through water in front of them. I'm driving through water, so if you watch it.
What van Jules going in?
The one right in front of this one.
Van was in?
The gold spot.
Hey, what did we hear?
Had a truck at a control of spot.
That one especially. It's not a full vehicle thing, it's just one driver, one passenger.
Hey, take this phone, take this phone, take this phone, take this one, take that. Right, so
Sorry, don't worry.
no, boy, God, hold on, talk to you want a question, I don't want to ask answer. He's too short. He's in this vex with me.
Which part?
Playing with me here.
Too much.
Over here.
First time we came look.
Yeah. Others coming up because the water is flowing from one area to another. Fortunately, the rains have stopped. So we expect that the draining of the physical conditions will improve. What I'm really concerned about is that tangible help would get to those individuals who can't access like food and water and warm conditions. So mattresses, dry food and water are our priorities right now. We just have to wait for the water to drain off.
There's some people in one stop who felt that they didn't they basically say like they almost passed them straight. They didn't stay your time.
Well, I can't spend time with everybody. I mean, I'm trying to go through and see as much as I could in 2 hours. And for some people I get to talk to and others I don't get to. Like this lady here, that's Vijay Ramlal's mother. He just lost his father. So I went to say hello to her and to pay my respects. You know.
Residents where you passed through said they had the solution for this flooding. And you just didn't.
Well, I'm sure they have it, but I mean, that is just talk. I mean, flooding, once you have excess water beyond the capacity of the water channels, you will get from time to time overflows, and when you get the overflows, you get the inconvenience of the flooding. Fortunately, we've not lost any lives or limbs, and it's just a question of the water getting into areas that we probably did not be. You would have seen all the constructed drains, some overflowing, and you know, it's just, I understand that there was 6 inches of rain in this area on Tuesday night, on Monday night, so that will flood virtually anywhere.
Seeing that the highway had stopped, and I mean, is it the part of where you had stopped the Debe? There's a lot of flooding in that area, and there's suggestion that
I don't want to take a position on that because I don't really have the facts. But I've heard it said from persons who claim to know that some of the construction works there have obstructed and impeded some of the water courses there. And once there's a constriction or an obstruction, and there's a lot of water, the water will find some way to go.
But will you be sending a team to address that situation?
Well, the Minister of Local Government was told about the blockage, and he has undertaken to get equipment in there, if he can, as quickly as possible, because the area is underwater. So what I've overheard him telling the technical people is that tomorrow, was an overflow problem.
Prime Minister, there was a call from the John public about your absence for the sake of the when Bill was here. Why weren't you around in Trent?
Absence from where?
John public.
Who is that?
Where were you in the last 2 or 3 days?
You're talking about my wife. Actually, I was in Tobago for the weekend, and while I was in Tobago, the reports that we were getting from the Met Service and the directional projections of the park was that Tobago would have been receiving the worst of it. So I was scheduled to come back on Tuesday. Storm warnings with this. Contact with the National Security Council people. I was in contact with the ODPM. I was in contact with the ministers responsible to make sure that we had preparations in place to treat with whatever came during the storm.
I'm not sure what you are aware, but the media pool covering you We were in a maxi-type C-type corporation vehicle that got stuck in floodwaters. Thankfully, it seems so. Thankfully, a truck from Annan low-price supermarket, the driver and passenger, rescued us, as it were, and got the vehicle out. However, in terms of media arrangements, arrangements for the media for coverage like this, because a number of government vehicles passed us straight.
I'm sure that from time to time, they will be next time. Next time as there be, because every 15 or 20 years, you get one or so storm of this nature. And once you get 6 inches of rain falling in a locale like this, where it's low-lying and the rivers are in the low-lying area, flooding.
From some public servants about the cabinet's decision not to close government offices while the decision was made to close schools when the storm was passing on Monday.
Let me just say one thing on that. The schools were closed largely because school houses, the school buildings, are the buildings in most areas that we would want to use as shelter areas. So as part of the preparation in the event that required shelters, we had to keep the children at home, not only for their own safety, but also to get the school buildings available in the event that they were required. Secondly, the information that we were receiving and analyzing from the Met Office and with the ODPM was that that was all we needed to do in terms of closing down operations. Those who were working offshore, actions were taken to look after them and so on. Government at work, and they go out immediately after or even during the and provide support. So the condition continued at 5 o'clock. We go down to Tulsa Trace now, right?
We need some shot.
I have a contract on it right now.
Was it enough work was done before this in terms of clearing the waterways?
Yes, you
Because
see,
we've had problems with
even that.
when some people saying that the waterways won't clear the major waterways. Dr. Sammy said that, they try to schedule the clearing of waterways with the ministry as well, but sometimes there's a lack of resources.
No, if you just about 2 months months ago, we started our drainage cleaning program, water courses, drains, and the rivers. Obviously, we would not have been able to complete all, but we have done a significant amount, and that program is continuing. That specific area that you're speaking about, I visited that area about 6 weeks ago, where we were actually cleaning. What we got there this morning is a lot of bamboo and so that came into the water. You see, once you have this kind of flooding, what you will find is that shrubs, bamboos from all over will come into the river. Wherever the water reaches the bridge, it will trap it there, and that is what happened here. Those were not things that were in the water before. Those came in, and as of this morning, we mobilized a contractor there that is clearing that river right now.
That's such a trace where you passed earlier.
Yeah.
It was heavily flooded out, and it's like the third time that has happened since the OAS did some work across there and they redirected the water course. Since then, the residents have been calling for some work to be done. Even the flooding, nothing has been done since.
What we have done now is we have restarted the highway. It is only a matter of time now before the highway continues on the path all the way to point 410. There is a challenge in that area there. What the residents are saying is that a couple of years ago, OAS cut a channel or something like that. I don't have the real information on that. However, I have instructed the director of 3 directors with me here today to go into NIDCO, see what it is they're talking about, and see if that is really a part of the problem that they face.
Now, you mentioned that the highway has continued, but earlier before you said that you're not dealing with that part of the highway.
The highway is continuing to point 410. There is a segment of the highway that is not a priority right now because of the work that we have, the packages that we have outside. However, wherever there's any unfinished portion of the highway that has to finish based on the contract that we're working with, we will finish it. And there's a bridge there that we are going to continue work on. All right?
Huh?
Daí, and your face there?
Yeah, you got, no, you got it.
Closing that up. And every day. You know, I don't check for what I'm running.
Alright.
I'll take that off.
Like that one.
When you check it. And the taxi is better you take it off?
It's a water.
When I was in it, you just go past the water.
The shuttle is people here. No gun.
Man, stay where you have before we lose. I got to
go past it.
Yeah. If you have cars, you pass it.
Yeah, that's it.
Just follow them so you don't end up in the drain.
But they don't make, yeah, no, they don't.
And you heard them say, I saw like your wife?
Let's go stop.
Okay,
Let's go stop.
Watch your hand and see. More extending.
I said, well, where were you for the past 3 days? I said, what? And then he said,
This actually lower than
Say something like Sharon.
you think they will use that?
What's the center? Right. Yeah.
Gopi Trace. You just leave Gopi.
What's your
Nice
hand?
one. Let me drive. What happened? Or they jump out too soon.
I feel like going through this one now.
Nah, I doubt anybody going through that.
Nah, I'm going through, boy. Don't run.
Look at somebody in media showing
Maxi Rich.
Oh, okay.
I got interview from far already. You shall stop at
Police one there, let's
Yeah,
stop.
but the interview
Wait, what you mean the bicycle?
Yeah, we don't talk to Rowley and them, you know.
I feel me about some okay.
Oh, now I'm here for the Republic security.
Take that man, take that man. People moving in there.
Hey, boy. What's your camera there, uncle? Sorry. Go down to the right behind me, boy.
Now you make stop and hey!
He's so long, man. A cyclist.
He's drunk, or?
He's swimming.
Wait, stop.
You can't stop in the water, boy.
Drive.
Dive in.
Let me put that blue out. If you turn around, you get the real thing.
Come back. He's drunk, or?
Yeah, we straight in now. Straight to zero.
Right at all.
Don't turn at all.
Don't turn right at all.
Wait, uncle, he's staring on my head.
Yeah, don't say you left there.
You're good now, you're straight on the road. Roll like the action. My phone still. True. Now, what are you saying? My cousin says, you're real boss here. That's it. Yeah? To hold you on them? You get hot, boy.
Put me back there.
If you pass him up there, yeah, you pass him up there. Like we're here now.
Oh, God, I got the job. Let's take only one to get blocking me behind. You found the back here, the happening here. I'm hungry.
Nothing new.
If I get food and I will share it with you.
Yes, you buy food for you.
Ivan, if I see you just put food in the share.
Ivan, one come now to be again.
It's true. One thing I can say with that part, any UNC assignment you get food.
Yeah,
you can never go UNC assignment and be hungry.
Was, and he has yet to take away too, eh?
UNC people don't give you water. Sometimes we don't get water in these assignments. UNC people just give you water. Well, exactly.
That was Shanti Bujamania.
Understand the eater? Sorry, we leave the maximum there. Nobody ever.
You see them fellas big and you call corporation no come them.
Yeah.
They stand an next bus
Them
station.
people, them drunk men down, they might beat you. My grandma, she didn't have maxi. We need maxi and water, so I'll come in.
Yeah.
Look at the kitchen fish, they look the same.
Any amount you have buying it? Any amount you have? You have? Look at right? What is that? Thank God the police make you lock you up.
Yes, we are.
Get some fish over there?
Yes. I'm waiting for them to pass.
Sorry. Huh? Right or wrong? Yeah. Right. Right. Me? Chora that day, bhai. What station are going on?
All of them.
What station live?
Tonight. Eh? Okay.
Hey, be careful.
You haven't meeting with the one people study out.
That's going to put in there. They're going to run from here, but you're spoiling it, guys.
Did you see how plant here and leave here yesterday? Where they went over there? Yes?
No, but they shouldn't leave. Throw it back in there. If they want to throw it back inside, it's back there. One step back.
Mama, you get on there? The camera goes out. Don't try it.
Don't let him have it.
I'm ready.
Go train.
You waiting on here?
Careful, hand out to them, mate.
2, 3, action.
There's like bullet flying here, mate.
In the air, he get airborne.
Basically, that's all it is.
and there's chocolate there.
That's chocolate from
Yeah, the chocolate. So to kind of get back blood vessels, you can bring it back to life there.
No, they're doing that white
Tell them they can bring back things for the life.
Highway pass, but they'll never pass in here. Oh, this is the island. They don't come in here.
Alright, movements. How people is living in too? Yeah. Huh?
Well, actually, I think they do, you know. Actually, I think generally they do, you know.
The thing about this waterfall, it was man-made herself.
I'm calling you this now here on the phone.
No, I didn't hear you. This waterfall used to be quite high up there, maybe 500 or 600 meters up the road, and it's the part of the lagoon that connects to the back one. They made this as a man-made waterfall, which is able to hold water, right? Because the volumes of water coming from Barrackpore and Barrackpore. What's your number? Yeah, so this was serving a good purpose. But if there is high velocity, when the water flows and the wet tide is high, the water has the breaking on.
So we did study this, right? The water typically not get fast enough because of the gradient problem. All of the water here comes in out in one spot and it must go. All the water from the swamp.
But we have to restrict the flow as well. All these things that in the river.
Yeah, probably are. But even tell you clean it, the point I'm making is that it cannot come out fast enough.
No, just last year they did a contract, they stripped all the mangrove and then the children went down there. I think it's over a meter deep. So we desilted straight down to the last year. I don't have the paperwork, but there's a
She's superintendent for our area here.
And I'm a living superintendent. I walk through flood here for 3-4 nights, day and night, and put sandbags for people, pump water out, and this is a disaster.
And what is your position?
Drainage superintendent.
You're the drainage superintendent in Sherwood, sir?
No, drainage superintendent.
Chief technical officer.
Could you tell these people here what is going on?
Well,
the media is tell them what you are the engineer, sir.
Well, at this point in time, because of the ITCZ and the storm, we got 6 inches of rain between Sunday and Monday. The swamp itself do not drain fast enough to allow the water to drain off to prevent this situation, and that is what we have here. It's a type of storage. It's a type of storage scenario. This whole area here, where we are here right now, was always a swamp. The Orput swamp, the Orput lagoon, sorry. And the problem is the water just can't get out fast enough because of gradient problems.
But you have a man-made drain on this side.
Yes.
Which is currently full to capacity.
It is full to capacity, and essentially what will have to happen is that we have to wait till go down for it to pump water out.
When was this main drain last serviced?
It was serviced last year. They did some trimming of the mangrove and we silted straight down to the goodie.
So the silting wouldn't help at all in this scenario? The silting of the rivers or cleaning the rivers?
The silting is supposed to last at least 10 years. If we desilt and we went down a meter deep, it's supposed to last at least 10 years. But with all the development that's taking place upstream, we have to revisit again because it's a lot of development which are unplanned in environment.
When you pump the water from here back into that course, how do you stop a situation like this repeating itself?
We have to raise the bank. We have to raise the bank, and
but if you get this amount of water coming in and you raise the bank, it will flow off somewhere else. Where would it go actually? It would go on the other side.
Concentrated in the channel, which will be it will take more capacity.
And go straight down.
We will always have a challenge in these unique scenarios where we have storms of this nature coupled with the ITC. We will always have this happening in those scenarios. Drainage systems cannot be designed. It cannot economically be designed for, let's say, to prevent the 1 in 100-year storm. So engineers are forced to make reasonable decisions to control water.
Mr. Director, can you tell us your name? Tell us your name.
I am Power Storm Mamlugan. I'm the Chief Technical Officer, Ministry of Roads and Transport.
Basically, ladies and gentlemen, what we're facing is a capacity issue facing an unusual development where we get the 1 in 20 or 25 year storm that produced a large volume of water on the area, and the catchment area goes far back as Moruga, and the water is taking its course out to sea, and there's a requirement for that to drain off. You would observe the channel is full, it's overflowing into the lagoon, people are living in the lagoon and they're being flooded by the lagoon excess. There's some infrastructure for pumping, but even so, that may not eliminate the situation. It will bring some kind of a relief in smaller volume, but in this kind of volume. And then, of course, coupled with the high tide, which will affect us lower down. All these things coming together means that the water is in this area trying to make its way out to lower ground. Plus, the entire area is relatively flat. So large volumes of water on flat ground, you see what's going on here, right? So the one thing I want to correct is there's this point of view that for years nothing has happened with the drainage. You've just heard from the officers that last year dredging was done, they went down a meter in the channel, they did all the cutting of branches over, and it was there prepared to handle its maximum capacity. It is now at maximum and overflow. That's what it is. But in the meantime, we're trying to bring as much relief as we can to those who are affected, and to the pairs do that for the next few days. We'll be dealing with trying to get the water out from where it really is residing. Chairman, what's your position? How are you going? I haven't seen you for a while. I only hear you, man.
Yeah. Well,
What's happening in
a lot
Siparia?
to do with this.
You send the Siparia water down here too?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
This is part of the Siparia Regional Corporation.
How are things happening in your corporation?
Good. We have about 200 persons affected. We have about 5 houses actually demolished.
What kind of relief are they getting?
We have been getting some support from the self-help and the Social Development Ministry and local government. Of course, the minister was here yesterday. So all our councillors and aldermen are in the team. And we have a very active system. As a matter of fact, this is the councillor for the area, Councillor Dudnat Meru. And we are getting along fine. I think at least 170 of those persons have been serviced, and we have about 25 more to deal with.
Is there anything more that we could do under the current circumstances to at least bring a little more help, a little more relief? Because we want to focus on bringing relief to those who are directly affected.
I think that we needed a little more help with the relief for the homes that were demolished. We need a bigger team with the Self-Help Commission. And I saw that the Ministry of Housing is offering a grant as well to some of the homes. And there are some elderly persons and so on. We may need some counseling and psychosocial support.
Okay, well, what I can tell you is that the relevant ministers are here. We have social development, local government, works, and housing. And in all of these ministries, there will be some capacity to provide some relief. And this is going to go on for a few days, if not a few weeks. Yeah. Because there will have to be attention after the water drained down. The one thing I'm going to ask you all is, especially under the current circumstances where things are very tight and the amounts that are available are very small, please make sure that whatever is coming your way gets to the people who qualify to get that relief. Please. Okay, you understand what I'm saying?
Guarantee that.
Councillor, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let whatever assistance is going to come your way from all the various government departments, make sure it gets to those who qualify for the assistance. Okay? And if you do that, everything will be all right. Sure. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks.
PM.
Okay, all the best.
Yeah, will do. Tomorrow it should be just get the mattress,
Have a pleasant day.
Thank you, sir.
All right, all the best to you all. Yeah. I think I'm ready to know. Yes.